Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? The time is coming. The time is coming where you can no longer play the right fence or play that lukewarm role or be half in, half out, because you are going to be made to decide where you stand. Because as sure as I'm sitting here, they are pushing to make the Bible illegal by putting a label on it called anti-Semitism. It is now, or will be, if this bill is passed, considered illegal to be a Christian, to be a Bible-believing Christian, because they're trying to say now that it is considered anti-Semitism to say that the Jews had anything to do with killing Jesus. It is seen as anti-Semitic, and they want to throw out the whole New Testament. Imagine that. Imagine that. We better get ready, because persecution is the soup of the day. And personally, if you ask me, and I know you didn't, but if you did, I feel like either you're going to have to bear your shame with this one or explain Revelation 2:9. You pick.
What we said. Moving into position. Sir, will you come check this out? You have no idea what you're up against.
I didn't do anything wrong.
We have purified this country from the hateful words of the Holy Bible. I didn't think it was going to be like this.
This feels really rushed, doesn't it?
Are you with me on this? These people are starving for the real word of God.
You're walking away from us!
Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. We'll start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Petri Hubitan, is creating names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister, brothers living this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Shalom. Yeah, it's going down, Yahshua. As you can see, it is going down. We're at that crossroads where either you in or you out. Bless me, Salakia. And so, if you see that most basic Eve understands what's going on with the contacts in the eyes, even she see what's going on. You know, and what that video come off of? TikTok. That's why they want a TikTok ban, because that's where everybody's majority is at, is on TikTok. And she sees that there's a prosecution coming, which it is. And they putting it in the laws to make sure it goes into place. So things about to get real. Things about to be all in your face. And as all Israelites, we got to make a choice whether you're going to serve Yahweh Yahweh Shah, or are you going to bow down and accept the MOTB from Esau Edom, aka the white man. That's what it's coming down to. And Salakia for delaying lessons. The power went down in my house. I mean, that's no excuse. I should have still been able to do lessons, but that's why I've been, kind of going through some things. But, we back, and we about to light it up, because things is getting real, and prophecy is taking hold. It's going to get to the point where people can't just have a head under covers, a head in the sand, and say, oh, it ain't happening. It's business as usual. No. Esau Edom was making a straight attack on the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. That Amos 8 and 11 will go into play. And they just put legislation in to make it go into play. So let's check out these little bills that done passed through the House. One done passed through Senate. It just needs Joe Butthead to sign it. And the other one is coming through, right down the pipeline. So let's go check them laws out that these devils done put in. Wrong thing. Let's get to the internet. Check it out. This is it says, despite bipartisan outcry, Senate betrays the Fourth Amendment and passes bill to expand warrantless government surveillance. I repeat, warrantless government surveillance. So I can just go in your house for whatever little reason they deem, oh, you had this, you said this, and just take you or take whatever's in your house. The law enforcement has the ability to go in your house without a warrant and deal with you however. So it says late Friday evening, the Senate caved to pressure from U.S. intelligence agencies and passed a bill that reauthorizes and dramatically expands Section 702 of FISA, creating new ways for the government to spy on Americans without a warrant. You ain't got no rights. They do what they want to do. So check it out. It says, it is profoundly disappointing that Congress passed a bill that gives the government more ways to secretly surveil us with little power to hold spy agencies accountable, said Kia Hamadachi, Senior Policy Counsel at the American Civil Liberties Union. Senators were aware of the threat the surveillance bill posed to our civil liberties and pushed it through anyway, promising they would attempt to address some of the most heinous expansions in the near future. We plan to make sure these promises are kept. So it shows you, we've been saying this over and over again. Government officials work for, the 1948ers. So I'm about to change the way I say certain things because these new laws go into place. They serve the 1948ers. The 1948ers say, I want this bill to pass. Yo, Congress, all that. That's why we're looking at Edomites, these little working class Edomites. Like, you dummy. Your government don't work for you. Your government has already been compromised. It works for the 1948ers. Your military, too. People want to talk about coup d'etat and all that. Man, all this place serves the 1948ers. Point blank, period. The military, the government officials, even President Old Butthead. He does whatever the 1948ers tell him to do. And so what they're about to do, I'm about to come for the American people. And these new laws and legislation is going to help them do it. Because this is going to go in tandem with another bill that just got passed. So it says, the Reforming Intelligence and Securing American Act includes dangerous provisions such as expanded definition of electronic communication service providers, which allows the government to force a wide range of U.S. businesses to give the NSA access to their Wi-Fi routers, phones, and other communications. So they get all your information. Give me your Google, your Gmail account, everything. They're about to be all up in your business on everything. And really, this is an attack against us prophets because they want to stop this truth from going out. So it says, check it out. It says, requiring completely suspicious searches of Section 702 data for non-U.S. persons seeking permission to enter the country, including visa holders who are longtime residents of the United States are returning from travel. Weakening the visa's court's ability to obtain independent input from experts on civil rights, civil liberties, and privacy when the government secretly seeks permission to conduct novel forms of surveillance. The Reforming Intelligence and Securing the American Act reauthorized Section 702 for 2 years through April 2026. So they got a 2-year run where they can just, they own it. It says the ACLU and its partners will work until then to ensure that Congress is finally able to address the severe and long-standing constitutional problems with this authority. Because really it's unconstitutional when you really think about it. When Esau talked about the Constitution, like this makes it where they can just go in and just, jack you up for whatever reason, which this right here is going to go in tandem with this bill. This one big right here. It says, U.S. House passes controversial bill that expands the definition of anti-Semitism. It says, right groups warn that the definition could further chill freedom of speech as protests continue on college campuses, which you don't have no freedom of speech, especially for no Jake. You don't really have that. You say certain things, you offend certain groups, you will be apprehended. Straight up. So this right here, with this bill, you heard that Eve talking earlier, they're going to put in a code to where they can use this to ban the Bible. That's why this law right here is going to be very, very big. And it prevents us from really talking about, the real perpetrators and who really pulling the strings of Babylon the Great America. And then, like, for instance, this puts a damper on us, on our heritage. Me claiming our heritage, they come and say, oh, that's anti-Semitic. You not the people. And then, they had a right to come into my house and yank me out with Bill 702 and this bill right here. It says, the United States House of Representatives have overwhelmingly passed a bill that expanded the federal definition of anti-Semitism, despite opposition from civil liberties groups. The bill passed the House on Wednesday by a margin of 320 to 91 and is largely seen as a reaction to the ongoing anti-war protests unfolding on U.S. university campuses. It now goes to the Senate for consideration. See, man, the Apostle Elder's been saying this, especially Elder Malcolm, all of them, that them agent provocateurs on these college campuses helped them push this bill through. Because that was all a bunch of BS anyway. They paid people to protest on Palestine's behalf against the 1948ers so they can get this bill passed. Once this bill gets passed, because I think it passed through the House, it has to hit the Senate, and then Joe Butthead got to sign it. Once this goes into play, because the definition of it is broad, this will, man, it'll clip a lot of our lessons. It'll be hard for us to get the truth out. It'll bring on the fame of the word. You know, it'll be hard for us to, you know, go out and spread the word of Yahweh Shah, because effectively, I heard they could try to put the material in to ban the Bible. They'll say the Bible is anti-Semitic, and they'll ban it. And once they ban the Bible, that's our whole gospel is on the backbone of the Bible. So that'll stop us from going to the highway and hedges. That'll stop us from doing lessons. YouTube will clip everything off the YouTube. They'll probably hit the other social media platforms. Brothers probably get persecuted. You know, we probably still be going out, and they come knocking on the door because of Bill 702. We heard you said some anti-Semitic things. You know, they turn around, cuff you, and there you go. Just like that. They've already started it in Europe. It's coming over here to Babylon the Great. And I told people that. I remember talking to a bunch of, you know, t-shirt and fringe Israelites, some old slow-belly Israelites that still attached to America. They like, because I'm talking about the Europe, how they passed the law, you say certain things in the Bible, you know, you get jail time. And I said, that's coming to Babylon Great. No, it's not. We got freedom of speech. And I'm just like, man, you use a low-level Israelite. Like, dude, if they're doing it over there, they're going to do it over here. And see, to me, when they say that, that's going against prophecy. Amos 8:11 said there'd be a famine of the word. Point blank, period. You're not safe over here in Babylon the Great. Esau not protecting you with no laws. As I said, a lot of these off t-shirt fringe groups, these low-level Hebrew Israelites, they're not going to make it, man, because they're not really fully invested in this. And in their feelings, they go against prophecy. Amos 8:11 tells us that's going to happen over here. You're not going to be protected by Babylon the Great. And then we're seeing it with these new laws. These new laws is against that. They're going to be against any type of talk out the Bible, especially like Eve said. She hit on the head. That Revelation 2:9, that's why they want to ban the Bible, because it's talking about them. Now, that precept hurt their feelings. Like, when we didn't know the truth, and you had Pastor Porkchop up there spreading this little BS, and the Bible helped them, because it made Jake real docile and weak, the way they taught the Edomite doctrine. But now that the truth is coming out, and it's pumping that manhood in Jake, you know, masculinity, and showing us like who we are, the truth. Oh no, now I gotta go. Because the Bible, the true gospel strips Esau bare and shows that he's the devil in the flesh. That's why Esau don't like the truth going out. So all these laws is to stop the truth. But the damage has already been done. Truth has been spread. Yahweh done got everybody he wanted to reach, he done got them. So once this Bible ban goes into play, that's when all hell gonna break loose. Because like a lot of, man, it's gonna be a bunch of uproar fighting against that. You gonna have Edomites looking at that like, what? I can't worship sweet baby Jesus? And you gonna ban the Bible? They're gonna fight against their system. This will start civil war. This will start Jacob's trouble. These laws right here, if they go into play like that, would you look like they will? So it says, if the bill were to become law, it would codify a definition of anti-Semitism created by the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance and Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. You hear that? These devils is moving. They're getting laws into place. It says, that is a federal anti-discrimination law that bars discrimination based on shared ancestry, ethnic characteristics, or national origin. Adding IHRA's definition of law would allow the Federal Department of Education to restrict funding and other resources to campuses perceived as tolerating anti-Semitism. So they'll shut down them colleges. So them colleges gonna be like, hey, y'all shut that noise up, that Palestinian protest. So they'll be the first ones to get quieted and shut up and you know, hauled off. And they'll say no Bible on campus. You can't bring a Bible on no college campuses. And it will spread from there. It'll spread out from there. They're gonna ban the churches, and that will start a civil war. Straight up. They're gonna fight over that. That's as things is moving into is heating up. We get into a religious aspect of it. Esau gonna fight for it. Then you got something that's gonna be cool with that. You know, all your alphabet agenda, your 1948ers, everybody that loves wickedness will be pushing like, yes, let's ban the Bible. Do that. That's good. That's hate speech is divisive. And they'll come with a new satanic Bible, a new one world religion, which will be is that do as thy will spirit, you know, which if you're a wicked Jake gonna be cool with that. And then us that wants to stay in the truth, you know, we'll be looked at as terrorists, you know, domestic terrorists, because we want to champion righteousness. If you want to implement the laws and commandments of Yahweh Shah, they'll look at us like, hey man, you're an enemy to the state and all those things of that nature. So prepared to be persecuted for righteousness' sake, Yasharallah. That will happen, which we'll get your scriptures and get that. You know, which matter of fact, let's go get that now. I'll just put this, if you want to see it, I'll put this in the comment section. This article right here, the anti-Semitism, if you want to read it all, because I'm ready to get to the scriptures. Because it's about to get real, you know, heavy and hectic around here. So check it out. Which all of us in this truth, especially us men on the highway and hedges, we already counted the cost. We knew this was coming. Because this verse right here, because you just know they coming for you. And we're not afraid. We have a thing called faith, which is our confidence in Yahweh Shah, he'll protect us. So we like, bring it, you know. Because once you start persecuting and mistreating the prophets, that's when the real stuff gonna start. So check it out, it's John 15:20. It says, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than the Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. And they didn't keep Yahweh Shah saying. The 2/3 didn't keep it. Esau, the heathens, they didn't keep it. Only people who kept it was the hopeful elect. We're the only ones who keep it. We're part of the hopeful elect. And what did they do? They persecuted Yahweh Shah. And they put him to death. So if they persecuted Yahweh Shah and put him to death for speaking truth, because it was hurting everybody's feelings, they're going to do us the same way. Yasharallah. They're going to do us the same way. And these new laws that's getting, you know, passed is going to set the foundation for that, for them to come after us. You know, they call it, oh, you a Bible thumper. Oh, you a Christian. This the persecution is about to come on the church. It's about to happen. The true churches, which is the men that's on the highway and hedges. Because they might, you know, Pastor Porchop, he'll just implement whatever new Bible they come in with, new little scripts, because really that's just a show. So that church will be okay. But the real churches, you know, the brothers that's out on the highway and hedges, all over the world, will be persecuted. Because we'll tell you who the real Israelites are and who not. And they'll, oh, that's anti-Semitism. You've been anti-Semitic. How dare you say that? And they'll get on the phone, call the race soldiers, the Roman centurions on you, the police, and they'll come and get you, and you'll get arrested for that. You know, so they'll like certain brothers gonna get tossed in jails for truth's sake, and you know, so forth. They gonna bring us in for questioning. They can come off in your house because the Bill 702 don't need no warrant. They just come in deep, 15 deep, you know. And this is really gonna show who's really with it and who's not. This is Yahweh Shah shaking trees. You know, you got a lot of brothers out there. Oh yeah, I'm for Yahweh Shah. I'm for the truth, but really they scared. Really they scary. They faint-hearted. What's going to do? They weak-minded. And when this persecution come in, you'll see them, you know, throw their fringes out. They'll denounce Yahweh Shah. They'll denounce that they're a Hebrew Israelite, and they'll just go back into the world. So we'll see the real from the fake. See, this Yahweh Shah, he's, matter of fact, let me look at that precept. This is the heat coming on. You know, it's getting hot in the kitchen. So people that's been faking, you know, they gonna get tossed out. Let me go get this precept right here, because that brings something up to my spirit. Because I didn't have it, but that right there, it just hits me. Because check it out. This is Ecclesiasticus of Sirach 2:5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. So all these little fake t-shirt and fringe groups that's out here doing it for money, oh man, they'll tuck their fringes in. All the hustle's over with. I don't want to do it no more. I'm black. I'm African American. I'm whatever you say I am, Esau. And they'll do that because they wasn't really investing in this. They wasn't really about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They wasn't ready to lay their life on the line for this truth. And the Lord is going to test that by doing what? Hey, the gold is tried in the fire. So the gold will show itself. A lot of these people is wood. They're wood. So when the fire get up, they'll just burn up with it. The gold going to be tried. You know, we're going to stand the trials that Esau about to put in front of us with the blessing of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. About to go through what Job went through. He's the perfect example of a hopeful elect. Because this devil about to come down hard. He's coming down with wrath. And when he does it with his laws first. He put everything in the law so all the government agencies can back it up. And then he brings on his strong ones, which goes into his military and police force to enforce those laws. And those laws are going to be totally against us in this truth. Totally against us in this truth. Because I want to bring this out right here. This says, this is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievous which they have prescribed. So those laws they just decreed are unrighteous decrees, because it goes against what? It goes against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It goes against righteousness. You know, so I can't even freely, you know, put out Bible verses on the corner, on the highway and hedges anymore. And Esau like, nah, you can't. It's anti-Semitic. You know, say Revelation 2:9 if you want to. I'm about to turn you around and lock you up. You know, because they don't want to hear that. Because this truth is doing this. This is why they're about to. We knew the Bible ban was coming. You know, Pastor El's been talking about that for a long time, and it's about to happen in our lifetime. And see, the truth is doing this to Esau. This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I've made Esau bare, so-called white man. He stripped bare. I can see it at my job. They're coming to me pleading, trying to say all little crazy. They feeling that pressure. So that's why the elite of the Edomites, the 1948ers, are passing laws to try to get they comfort back, their protection back in. It says, I have uncovered the secret places. Everybody now know about the 1948ers. You know, everybody's starting to call the so-called white man by his biblical name. I'm seeing it on TikTok. They're calling them Edomites. So that means his secret places. Oh, Hollywood's been exposed. People now know who the Illuminati is. They know about Freemasonry. So all his secret places, his secret councils are now getting found out. Everybody know about the Bilderberg Trilateral Commission. That's all on TikTok. Like your simplest Jake is now finding information out about Esau's most secret societies. And now knowing Esau's plans too. They're calling out for it happen. Why? Because the prophets is putting it out there and they just following our lead. So it says, and he should not be able to hide himself. Esau been made so bare he can't hide himself no more. Even other heathens see Esau. And they're coming for him. So this devil's mad. He's angry. How dare you expose me like that? How dare y'all do that? You know what? Since you did that, I'm about to come after you. And that's what they about to do. And it says, his seed is spoiled. That's another reason they're mad. They looking at their children smoking meth and being on opioids. And like I said, I see the number one bums in Tulsa, Oklahoma are Edomites, Yasharallah. Those are the most bums I'm seeing, are particularly Edomites. They're in front of all the famous gas stations in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Quick Trips. They're all in front of there begging for change, and it's Edomites. So his seed is spoiled. Esau know his next generation is not able to lead it. That's why they got artificial intelligence, AI. Because he looking at his son going to drop the ball. His son is just all the way messed up. So his seed is spoiled. And then you look at our seeds. We got children coming up that already know who Yahweh Bashushai is. Already know the law, statutes, commandments. They already know that. So they're coming in strong. They're coming in not full of lies. They coming in with the truth. That right there hurts Esau. You know? His seed spoiled. Our seed just looking good. They coming up, hey, we raising up some righteous fruit. And it ain't just me, it's a lot of brothers in this truth that got children that's coming up knowing the truth. That shows that's a difference. We came up with the lie. We had to go get the truth. You got some children being born, being raised up, already doing the high holy days. Already know who Yahweh Shai is. You show them an image of Caesar Borgia, Jesus Christ. They're like, who is that? That's not my Savior. He looked like this. And they'll show an image of Yahweh Shai. So that image is being cast down with this new generation of children of Israelites coming up. And Esau's children, they gender mixed up. They smoking meth. They're dying. So the scripture said his seed is spoiled. And it says, and his brethren, his neighbors, and he is not. So even his brethren are spoiled. Then you got Edomites chopping up Eves, doing drugs, said his neighbors. Like Esau going down. I see it at my job, Yasharallah. Esau knows he's going down. Esau knows they losing power. And that's going to lead to them coming down with great wrath. Because now they're like, okay, Jake about to get it. I'm losing it. So what you think Esau going to do? He got that sword. He about to start spilling the blood of the children of Israel. That's what he's about to start doing. You know, when the true children, Yashar Allah. Because the 1948ers, man, they know they not the real. So they gonna like put in the hands of the lower level Edomites. Like, man, get them, man. For they, you know, get the blessing. Get them for Yahweh Shai get here. That's what the devil's about to do. So I'm gonna leave off. With something else, because we not really worried about what he gonna do, because this is prophecy. So I really like I didn't even spell that right. So I'm not we not worried about what Esau gonna do, because it's a precept that told the devil. I can go either Psalms or First Chronicles. I'm gonna go with Psalms, King David, and it says, because he talking about the prophets, we got protection coming, you know. So I'm gonna hit Psalms 105:15. It says, saying, touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. And we are the prophets of Yahweh Shai. So when Esau comes to do us harm, hey, you heard the decree. I don't care about Esau's decree. I look at the decree that Yahweh Shai put out. You know, because when you go to verse 14, it says, and he suffered no man to do them wrong, yet he reproved kings for their sakes. So, hey, Yahweh Shai reproved kings for the sake of the prophets. Prophets mean a whole lot to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And these laws are direct attacks on the prophets. So Esau wants to attack the prophets. Why? Because we have the testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we putting the truth out there. And it's raising the whole nation up. The nation is seeing that light. And the nation is now, you know, starting to come to their senses. Some of them like, oh, hold up, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that. You know, they changing their light. They reproving themselves. Esau don't like that because it's making us stronger. We're coming back into our power. This devil losing power. So what he gonna do? Try to attack the prophets. And we like, hey, go ahead. Because this gonna be bad for you, Esau. Because that's when Isaiah 59:19 gonna kick in. That's when Jeremiah 51:20 gonna kick in. And Lord willing leads into Micah 4:13 to kick in. So we've been waiting on that. I'm looking at E like, what's taking you so long? You got everything. You got all, you know, the military might, you know, make a bust a move. The devil like, okay, I'm about to do it. But he's scary. They know Yahweh Shai exists. They know the power. So it's like he don't want to do it, but he gotta do it. He ain't got a choice. Because we winning. He losing. So now with these laws going into place, these laws, you know, It's gonna lead into, that sword. It's gonna lead into that persecution of the churches. Trying to get rid of the truth. He's gonna try to smother it out, by violence. Is what Esau about to do. And all these little jakes thought Esau was cool and Esau is good, and y'all need to put all that hatred in your heart. Especially a lot of people in my family, they better get a rude awakening when Esau, show himself. Because we already know what he is. But you got a lot of Israelites that's blind to the fact. And when the devil rises, come down with great wrath, they're going to be shook. Because they didn't think that Esau would do that. And I'm just like, you a fool. Because you look at his history, he always done that. I just look at them as they're scared. And Lord is going to put them out their misery. Because this ain't time to be scared. It's the time to be, faith up, baby. Have your faith up. Faith, confidence in your power. Looking at this devil like, man, I wish you would. Let's go. Because when you truly believe in this, you got faith, that's how you feel. You ain't afraid of Esau at all. You look at him like, man, like he's nothing. Like, come on. I mean, it's taking you so long. I want to see where I stand at with Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. That's where we at. I'm ready to get proved. Like, where am I at? Am I really loved by Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua? Am I not? And there's only one way to find out. And we need Esau to do his thing, and then we'll know. That's going to be proving grounds. So I'm just looking to do my part. Keep the faith. Stand strong. And then we'll let the pieces lay where they lay. We'll see. So with that, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwam, Yashar Allah, and stay locked in, baby, because Yahushua is quickly on the way. That's why we not scared. Because Yahushua on the way. Big bro on the way, man. You better put a foot off in Esau. Ain't worried about these devils. So with that, baby, Shalom.